Welcome back to That's Puzzling Podcast.
Welcome back, ladies
Yes.
and gentlemen.
Welcome back to the gays and the girls.
And the ladies and the fellas.
No fellas, just the gays and the girls.
The gays and the girls and the cats and the dogs.
And the plus. Thank you.
Thanks.
Good morning.
Okay, Isabella, what has been puzzling you this week?
Well, on the drive here, on the drive here, I was behind a diesel truck the entire way, and it's a long way.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I'm still feeling the effects of what that did to me.
Of the gas.
Yeah. And also, rush hour traffic.
No.
Just keep fucking driving.
Yeah.
Just keep driving.
Just put your foot on the gas and keep it moving.
And go. Don't hit the brakes. Don't hit them hard. Just go. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so
much.
much.
Drop.
Yeah.
Mic drop.
That'll save world hunger.
Yeah. You put this over here. Okay.
And what's been puzzling you?
I've been puzzled by a scrapbook that I found. I wrote it when I was younger, and it ties into the reason why I'm wearing this necklace. Oh, not necklace.
Necklace.
Medal.
Yummy.
No, but I ran a half marathon over the weekend, but I absolutely hated running when I was younger. So I went and found a little scrapbook that I had made when I was younger, and I'll read it to you. It says, "The Mile." Well, I'll give you some context. It is a green apple photo, or it is a photo of green apples with a pasted on Word doc of text that says "The Mile" with 3 exclamation points. Okay, so every year, if you're in 3rd or 4th grade, you have to run the mile every year in a matter of 15 minutes. So I got 15 minutes and 6 seconds. Stay healthy and fit with 6 exclamation points.
What the oh my gosh.
Because it was too late for me, but whoever's reading this, you can still stay healthy and fit. But it was too late for me in 3rd grade.
Yeah. You're already too far gone.
My time has passed.
Yeah.
It's never going to get better from here.
Could never.
Yeah, there's also a couple scrapbook letters that say P.E for PE class.
Absolutely.
And then also RUN for run.
Absolutely. Physical education.
And then I guess I forgot a little bit of what I was going to write in the Word doc. So I wrote in Sharpie, "So I'm going to train for it this summer."
Period.
I didn't do that.
Okay.
But that's okay.
10 years late, but that's not bothering anybody. Shit.
Exactly. So yeah, I ran my first half marathon. And it was a hell of an experience.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like I disassociated the whole thing. Just a smidge.
Did you ever, notice anybody that you were, constantly around
Yes.
for the whole run?
Yes. Well, I wanted to remember it, so I did a little journal.
You brought it with you?
No, I wasn't running.
Oh, I was like, wait.
Run. This was the night after. Okay, so to give you context, I trained from beginning of February to a week before the race. Well, no, honestly, up until the race, but the last week was very light mileage. The start line. I felt nervous because I was not feeling top notch when I was waiting to go, the day of. I was on day 2 of my period. Mm-hmm. And I had felt a little bit of a twinginess in my leg and back. So that was interesting. But I was like, okay, we're going to do it, whatever. So I was feeling a little nervous. And I saw some news celebrities, that you see on the local news.
Yes.
I saw Kevin McGregory. I believe that's his name. Angela I believe she was there. A couple other news reporters at the top of the start line.
Okay.
In little boxes up there.
Mm-hmm.
So I did that, and then we started running, and I got some goosebumps of excitement. Woo. I Got a Feeling by the Black Eyed Peas was playing on the course.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I got a feeling.
Yes, that tonight's gonna be a good night.
Yes.
Tonight's gonna be a good night.
Did the clock start as you pass the line?
No, because I was in...
So while you're just in that huge pile of people?
Yes. It took probably 15 minutes for us to get my letter grouping. I was letter S.
Yeah.
To get to the start line. Because it started in waves.
Okay.
Yeah, so everyone was in their own little wave, and then you just keep going forward. And then I started my watch and my phone right when I crossed the start line.
Okay.
So I think the clock was probably 30 minutes behind me.
Okay.
Like when I crossed each mile marker and I wanted to pay attention to the race clock, if I did want to do that, I would just subtract 30 minutes and I'd be like, okay, that's my time.
Okay.
Right now. But I just paid attention to my watch. So we did that, and I knew that Mom, like, everyone was going to be at mile 1.
Mm-hmm.
So
I still feel bad I wasn't there. I wish I could have fucking been there.
That's okay.
But I worked, and yeah.
it was early as fuck.
It was.
But, let me see.
I was cheering, but I texted you right before.
I know.
I was like, I have to at least text her.
Nana also wasn't there.
Nana.
Sad. Yeah, but that's okay. That's Maram as well, but she, like, literally just said, it's too early for me.
Maram.
Yeah, Maram. Love you. But mile 1, I knew that they were going to be at, like, mile 1.5, so I was like, okay, we're good. I felt like I was ready. I also knew that they were going to be up ahead, which kept me excited. Heard some good Macklemore songs.
Oh my gosh.
Like, nothing like a good Macklemore song.
Nothing like a good, let's go thrift shopping.
I feel glorious.
Okay, that's a good song, though.
Yeah. I took the turn, saw them, and I was breaking it up into, like, mile... I had ran 10 miles before. That was the longest I'd ever ran. So I was like, okay, we're going to break this up as 1.5 miles is my warm-up, 1.5 miles is my, like, celebration or cool down, and then the 10 miles is the actual race, which there'd be a 0.1 mile in there, but I was just like, whatever, because it's 13.1.
I thought it was, never mind.
Yeah.
Fuck it, keep going.
So that's how I broke it up, and we made the turn. A girl from work, Reagan, she had her family and her sister was running it. So they said they were going to be at mile 4, 9, and the finish. Okay. So I was like, okay, Mom and Dad and everyone won't be anywhere in the middle of the track. So I have them in the middle of the track. You know what I mean? I felt good about that. So we were making the turns. And then at, like, mile 3, I saw a girl that was wearing the same vest as me. And so I went ahead and tapped her on the shoulder. And I said...
Good.
Yeah.
Good, that's cute.
It was cute. It was fun. And her name was Megan.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey, Megan.
But I didn't find that out until later in the race when she tapped me again and said hi again.
Oh my gosh.
Because we stayed around each other. There was, like, definitely a group where it was like, I remember what people look like.
Yeah.
Because we were in the same kind of pacing. But, or, like, someone would stop to walk and then we would just keep either one would pass the other or whatever. So that was at mile 3. I tapped her on the shoulder. And I knew I'd see them in a mile. So I was like, okay, that was what was keeping me going. At mile 4, I started to get a little bit confused about where we were going in the course. And I didn't want to pull out my phone and look at the map. I was like, I know the crowd is going to take me where I need to go.
Yeah.
And I just was trying to not really pay attention to it. I kept thinking that we were going to head into the racetrack. But it would be another 2 miles until that happened.
Oh. So you were just kept like, okay, where is it?
Yeah, and we kept getting closer to it. There was like... I knew we were around it, but we weren't going into it. And there's also a hill going up the road before you get into the racetrack. So that was also something I didn't really expect. But it didn't kill me or anything. I was just like, okay, cool.
Racetrack is in, like, the speedway?
Yeah, because we ran around.
Shit.
We took a loop around that.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
was cool. Yeah. And I also didn't see Reagan at mile 3. Reagan texted me. She had my location, and she was like, how did we miss you? They were at, they said they were at mile 4, but I didn't see them. So that was okay. I was like, okay, I'll see them at mile 9. Mile 5, we went down Main Street by the Speedway, which is the main part of Speedway, the town of Speedway.
Okay.
Their little, think about, like, our downtown.
Yeah.
Would be like that.
Okay.
Yeah. It was very cute. People had cute signs. There was a lot of people out, a lot of kids, like, high-fiving. I gave a ton of people high fives. Aww. Yeah. It was cool. And it was also going really fast. Like, I wasn't going fast necessarily.
But
the time was flying by.
Yeah.
Because at that point, I would probably have been out there for an hour or so. Yeah. At mile 6, we were in the track. It didn't feel that cool to be there. Like, I got some goosebumps at the beginning, but I was like, okay.
No big deal.
And I heard from people, they said that was, like, not... Like, it's cool, but, like, you are still doing a very hard physical activity. So there's only a certain amount of it.
I bet it's hot on the track.
People were complaining about how humid it was. I was like, this is fine.
Yeah.
I wasn't dying. The sun also wasn't out fully, so that was nice.
That's probably, that's good.
Mile 7, I kissed the bricks.
Oh.
You know, because they were letting people, because I did that, and a girl asked if I could take her picture, and then she took my picture.
Fun.
Yeah, so that was cute. Let me see. And then that's when I saw that girl named Megan again, and we talked for a second, and then kept running.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I also had good tip if you're running a marathon or anything distance-wise. Have Siri read your texts in your earbuds, because I had that turned on, and every time I'd get a text from, like, Mom or Dad or Max, they knew I could hear them.
Oh my gosh.
So they would text me, like,
good job.
Keep going.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's cute.
Yes. It was very fun.
Convenient.
Yeah. And then mile 8, I kept thinking about seeing Reagan at mile 9. Saw her. Got a bunch of cute texts from work in my AirPods, which was very nice. And then mile 9, I was doing math in my head and thought I only had 3 miles when I really had 4.
Oh my gosh.
And by that point, I had thrown out the, like, because I was thinking about taking the 10 miles in chunks of 2.5 chunks 4 times.
Yeah.
I had lost that at that point. The math was not going on in my head. So I was still feeling okay. I just got to a point where I was like, wow, I'm so happy.
Ew.
In my, like, with all the things going on in my life right now, I felt very happy and fulfilled at mile 9. And then mile 10, I got a side stitch. You know when you're running and you get that, like, cramp in your ribs?
Ouchie.
Yeah.
Ouchie.
And I couldn't get rid of it, and it didn't go away at all until mile 11.
Oh, God.
So I was running off and on with that for, like, a mile. But at that point, I was like, okay, I had less than... It went from 3 miles into 2 miles on my watch, like 2.9. I was like, okay, I can do this, whatever. And then mile 11, I said I couldn't remember if we were coming up on a different... I didn't know what street we were coming up on, and I was thinking we were a block ahead than we actually were. So it's like, we weren't.
Well,
yeah. I was visualizing how much I had left, and it wasn't much, and I, like, started pushing myself even more. And then at mile 12, I was rounding a corner to go on, like, the last full stretch. And Nana texted me, keep smiling, love it, because I sent her a selfie. Aww. I was like, oh, Nana. Let me see. I was struggling at, like, this was, like, the most struggle. I was, like, literally just had my eye on the finish line, and I just was zoning into that and not even thinking about anything else.
Yeah.
And I knew that I'd be seeing Hannah and Skip, because they had ran, but they finished before me by, like, an hour. And I knew I'd see them. I knew I'd see Marissa and Mom and Dad. So I saw Marissa first. She was walking back, and, like, I go, bro. Like, I swear I could have started crying.
I would have. I probably would have.
Like, I was so close to, like, just bawling my eyes out. I was like, this is so hard. And then we kept running, obviously, and I saw Skip, Aunt Robin, Hannah, and I was like, okay, it's almost done. The finish line kept getting closer. I saw Mom and Dad and Max, and then I crossed the finish line.
I didn't know that Hannah was running it until I saw, like, a picture.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God. That's fun.
Yes. So I finished. Also, my watch was ahead of the actual time, the record legit time or whatever. So I actually finished the 13.1 in 2 hours, 56 minutes, 44 seconds.
Okay.
But that had me finishing at 2:59:54.
Okay.
But I think it's because if you're running back and forth or weaving in and out of people, that's going to pick up more distance. Because my watch actually said 13.4 miles, not 13.1.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because if you're running, it makes sense if you're going this sense. You're just doing it as a straight shoot down the course. But, yeah. But I felt like I wanted to die
I
at
bet.
the end. Definitely the
I
hardest
bet.
thing I've ever done in my life.
How did you walk after?
I was waddling. And then what was even worse is after that whole race.
What?
After the race,
Yeah.
getting back here,
Oh, yeah.
after everyone was done
Yeah.
and gone,
And it was
like
like,
laying down on the couch, I literally was like,
I'd be grunting the entire time.
literally. So yeah.
Drenched in sweat.
I'm trying to think of other things. And my pace, that's what kind of pissed me off. Like, obviously I ran the marathon. That's all that really matters.
Yeah.
And I wasn't planning on running the whole thing. Throughout training, I never fully just, like, ran the miles. I would walk and then go again. But it was, like, a 13-minute, 45-second pace. In my training, it was, like, 12:21 for 10 miles. So, I don't know. But you also have to think about how much other things you're dealing with than just running on the road by yourself.
For real.
So you're going to pick up time there for sure. So, yeah.
But the good thing is you don't have to worry about, like, traffic and shit like that.
Yeah.
So that's good.
Yeah. But yeah. Love it.
Good shit. Good job.
Thank you. And I also got a shirt. I would do it again.
Nobody look at this, what it says. Close enough.
Well, we already gave away the fact that it was at the Speedway. It's fine. Whatever.
Other places have speedways.
Okay.
Do they?
I don't know.
They do today?
Anyways.
Yes.
Yeah, that was my running experience. I would do it again.
Yee.
For sure.
Good shit. Look at you.
Look at me.
The progress.
That's a long ass way to go.
Yeah, that is. I sure
And
as
honestly, bro, the run isn't even the hard part.
It's
the
like-
hard part is the training.
yeah. And the mindset, probably.
Getting up every day. And I work out normally anyway, but I don't know. Running is just a different beast than lifting.
I believe it.
Yeah. So I felt very proud of myself.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you. Yes.
I'm glad that everyone was there.
Me too.
Or everyone who was there was there.
There was also a guy at, what was that, mile 11? He had this, like, bloody circle on his back.
Oh.
I was like, what's bleeding? Yeah. There were people running.
Do they have nipple covers on?
Yes. There were people running in Where's Waldo costumes.
Oh my
There was a guy
gosh.
running in khakis with a striped shirt, button-up, short sleeve thing.
Okay.
And
He's like,
A
hold on, I
hat?
gotta go to work after this.
yeah,
What the hell?
what are you doing?
What an
I was also kind of
experience.
scared because some people say that once you get longer and longer distances, some people just shit themselves.
Yes. Yes.
But
Jen. Not like she has, but like she said she shit behind a tree before. Like had to literally get off course and go shit behind a tree.
yeah,
My nose is,
has she ran a marathon?
I don't know. Probably.
Yeah.
I know she's done the mini. Can I have a tissue?
Yeah.
I
So
know
I was-
she's done a mini. Thank you.
I was scared about that though.
Well, if that happens, let me be there for that.
Shitting myself?
Yeah. No bidet for you.
No, thank you. But yes.
Sorry, everyone. Sorry you, like, saw my nose leaking. Thank you.
Thank you. But yeah, so that was fun. I would do it again. I don't know if I would do a full marathon though.
That sounds... I don't know. I feel like you could probably put yourself in the mindset. You could be like, yeah, I could fucking do it. And you could do it.
Yeah, I think I'd want to get faster at the half before I do that, because that just means less time on your feet if you're faster. You know?
Yeah. Faster at the half.
Faster at the half marathon.
Oh. Not here.
Isabella.
Jesus. So do it again. Is
Yeah.
what you're saying.
Do it again, but do it that way.
Yes.
So yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
What did you think about running when you were little?
I was not a fan. I mean, we were in that shit together with that. But, like, at the same time, I don't know. Because I've never really liked it.
Yeah.
And I still don't like it. So I don't have, like, a urge to do that.
Yeah.
And who knows? Maybe time will tell and change.
Yeah, you never know.
Exactly.
I would say the one thing, if you just do it slowly, don't take out on a sprint, you can run a lot farther than you can if you're trying to sprint the thing. And I feel like they could have taught us stuff like that in PE class.
Yeah. Mr. Vincent did.
Bro, I just got a flashback into my head of him.
He looked like Bob's Burgers.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Or Mr. Hootin' Tootin' and Snootin' from Muppets.
That too.
Thank you.
Yeah. Remember when I would make the gym playlist, but it was just all my songs?
Yeah, on the CD. You're like, here, everyone.
And it wasn't even, I feel like I've talked about this before.
Yeah.
It wasn't even popular music. It was my playlists.
It was edits.
Literally.
Edit music.
Yeah.
And how was your next day? Sunday. What was walk me through, no, it was Sunday, right?
Yeah.
It was the next day, yeah.
Sunday was the next day. Just sore.
Yeah.
And like when I try to walk, waddling.
Yeah.
Or limping.
Ugh.
Today is the first day it feels better. This is Wednesday. Mm-hmm. And it feels much better. Like, it just feels like regular workout soreness, but like I feel like that's your hip flexors, maybe your glute medius, I think, would like lock up.
Oh.
Like, it would twinge almost.
Yeah.
Not like just sore pulling kind of feeling, but like
A cramp.
not like a Charlie horse.
Oh.
But yeah. So that was painful. But yeah, today's just like regular muscle soreness.
That's good.
Yeah.
Good shit.
Good shit.
Look at you.
Okay, if there was one challenge you could put yourself through, what would it be? Physically. Like, would you want to run something? Would you want to climb a mountain? Would you want to...
Ooh, I would love to hike. I would love to hike mountains.
Yeah.
I would love that. And just, like, the scenery, too. That would be, like, the end goal. Like, the reward, I guess.
Yeah.
I would do that.
Because I saw something where some guy was talking about you should do one thing that defines the... Did I send that to you? Mm-hmm. Like, defines the year for you. So, like, this year would be, like, ran a half marathon or...
And I like that. That's a good idea.
Like that. Yeah, so you don't just forget the year.
Yeah, something that stands out.
Yeah.
That is a good idea.
I'm trying to think. I don't think I'd want to do an Ironman.
Absolutely not.
That's a marathon, 20-mile swim.
Something like that. Do you want me to look it up?
Yeah, look it up. What's Ironman? The other thing about running and endurance sports in general is you have to be really good about your nutrition for it to be okay for your body to do. The amount of calories that you burn, I think my step count for that day was 32,000.
Holy shit.
Yeah, 32,000 steps, bro.
Holy fuck. I get like 15,000 on a good day.
15,000?
Yes, babe.
That is good.
Well, like
or you
12.
mean 1,500?
15,000.
See, that's good.
At like work.
10,000 steps is like what you I don't know, people say 10,000, but...
It is 112 miles bike ride.
Damn.
2.4 miles swim and 26.2 mile run.
That's a marathon.
That bike ride, I mean, I guess the bike obviously will help, but I've heard that like you go through like mud and shit and you have to like, or maybe that's not it.
I've seen Tough Mudder.
I've seen those where people's shoes and their skin is just not there.
Spartan race.
Their skin is just not there. The mud in the sock is literally one with their foot.
Yum.
Imagine peeling that off. Ouchie.
Okay, that'd be so satisfying.
No. And on that note, Thank you for listening.
Thank you for listening.
Congratulations, Sydney.
Thank you.
And
we will see you next week.
And we hope your pieces
are a little more put together after today's episode.
Yes, ma'am.
Bye.
Bye.
Wait, Isabella, take a thumbnail.
What do you mean?
I don't know. We need to do something. Like, maybe we should, like...
Hold up your medal.
Oh, yeah. Marissa. Perfect timing.
We literally just ended.
Fuck, good. I was so scared. I was trying to be quiet.
Okay, wait. Ready?
Give me this. I'm just gonna do this.